College is also much more structured. And you have to be prepared mentally and physically if you're going to be a college athlete, especially at those higher levels. So, I'll give you an example, mentally. You have to be prepared as an athlete mentally for all the rigors and the obstacles that you're going to face. Now, when we took quite a few visits, our family, when our son was going through the recruiting process, and I'll never forget we went to the University of Pittsburgh and met a young man named Darnell Dinkins. He was a 6'4", 225-pound All-American quarterback from the state of Kentucky who was now at the University of Pittsburgh. He was number 3 on the depth chart at quarterback. So when we were on our visit, we met him and we asked the person that was taking us around on the visit if we could speak to them in private a little bit, and we did. And I asked Darnell what the most difficult thing for him going from high school to college was, and he said, Mr. Wire, that's easy. Back in Kentucky, I went to a little double-A school where there was only about 500 kids. And every Saturday morning in the fall of the year during football season, when you opened up the Saturday morning paper, that was my picture on the front page of the sports section. And when I used to walk down the halls of my high school, the water parted. And he smiled. He was a very eloquent young man. But I understood what he meant. He said, you know what? When I got here to Pitt, everybody on this team was an All-American. Some kids were 2-sport All-Americans, and one kid nobody liked was a 3-sport All-American. We hated him. Not only did I have to work my tail off to get playing time, which I didn't get, I had to work my tail off just to get practice time. I never had to do that in my life. Never. Until I got here. You see, where I came from, I was a big fish in a little pond, and now I was just a little fish in a huge aquarium. I almost left school, Mr. Wire, he said, because I couldn't take it. I wasn't used to having to work hard and not just rely on my athletic talent. That, he said, was the most difficult thing. So you got to be prepared mentally. College athletics is not for everybody. You might think you want to be a college athlete, but you need to find out what it takes to be a college athlete, and being here tonight is going to help you. You need to understand what it's going to take, the sacrifices you're going to make, the discipline, all that wrapped up in one. If you eat, sleep, and drink your sport 24 hours a day in the pit of your chest, and that's all you care about, you might have what it takes to be a college athlete. That's what it's going to take to get you through the injuries, the lack of playing time, the coach that you hate, being away from mommy and daddy for the first time. There's a lot of things out there. But you need to know them before you become a college athlete.